So let's dive into the nitty-gritty of, setting up your business in Germany with a focus on the UG versus GmbH debate, right? It's like
Yeah,
one of the most important decisions for foreign entrepreneurs entering the market.
definitely. There's a lot to unpack. For example, the GmbH stands as Germany's version of a traditional limited liability company with a solid reputation.
Exactly. The GmbH has, a $25,000 minimum share capital requirement, which kind of signals stability and credibility to potential investors and banks and really works well if you're eyeing larger scale operations.
And on the flip side, the UG, often pronounced as the mini GmbH, is great if you're starting out with limited funds, since it only needs €1 to get going, although you have to reinvest 25% of your profits until you build up that $25,000.
Right? It's like you start small and then gradually grow, which is super appealing for testing the waters in the German market. Kind of like dipping your toe in before committing big time
Yeah,
while still maintaining limited liability.
exactly. But doesn't that profit retention rule add a bit of pressure? I mean, having to funnel 25% of profits back in until you hit the threshold could be a bit restrictive. Wouldn't you agree?
True, that's a solid point. It can slow down immediate profit distribution. But on the flip side, it forces discipline and can be a wise move if you plan to later convert to a GmbH.
So it's possible to start with a UG and then upgrade to a GmbH once your retained earnings hit that $25,000 mark, right? Which is a pretty neat
Yep.
strategy for scaling up.
Exactly. It's a smooth transition. And another thing, while neither structure mandates a local director, having one can really streamline operations with banking and tax procedures in Germany.
That local presence can definitely ease operational challenges. And speaking of challenges, how do the setup timelines differ between these two?
Well, the GmbH usually takes around 6 to 8 weeks to set up given the thorough process, whereas the UG can be hooked up in about 3 to 4 weeks, which is definitely faster if you're eager to get started.
Right? And what about the costs? Isn't the UG, despite its simplicity, sometimes overshadowed by potential limitations in long-term business credibility?
You've got a point there. While the UG is attractive due to low upfront capital and speed, for foreign investors or clients looking for strong, established structures, the GmbH still holds that edge. It's like choosing between a starter plan and a fully featured subscription service, the upgraded version.
Yeah, so it really boils down to your immediate needs versus long-term ambitions, right? Whether you're
Exactly.
testing the market or aiming for extensive investor trust.
Absolutely. So if you're leaning toward a big long-term play, putting in the $25,000 and going GmbH might be the move. But if you're easing into the market with minimal risk, the UG is a smart, flexible choice.
This balance between cost, time, and credibility really makes all the difference. And for anyone looking to expand into Germany, having expert guidance can completely simplify the process.